Hello pupils. Today we will discuss on input and output devices. So, what is an input device? An input device is a device, a tool, or any computer part that we use to enter data or enter an information into our computer. So let's see some examples. A mouse is an input device. Why do we say that a mouse is an input device? Let's see together. So, when the person is moving the mouse, he is actually telling the computer where to move in or around the screen. This is how he is entering an instruction into the computer. He is giving an instruction to the computer. Another example of an input device is the keyboard. Why do we say the keyboard is an input device? For example, the person is typing the following sentence. What does the person needs to do to type those sentences? He needs to press alphabets in order that the sentence is entered into the computer. So he is putting the data into the computer. Another example of an input device is the gamepad. Why do we say that a gamepad is an input device? Because here we can see on the gamepad there are different keys. When the person will press the key, when he will press those keys, the car in the game will move. So, the person here is entering a data so that the car can move. So let's see two more examples of input device. A webcam is an input device. Why? Because here when we are sitting behind our computer, the webcam, what it is doing? It is taking our picture. So, the webcam helps the computer to take a picture of us. The picture of us can be seen in the computer. So, what is the webcam doing? It is taking our picture and putting it into our computer. The scanner is also an input device. Why? Because after scanning a picture or any document, we can get the copy directly into our computer. So, after scanning, the scanner helps us to get a copy of the scanned document on our computer. Now let's see what is an output device. An output device is a device or any computer part through which we receive something, we obtain something from it. So let's see some examples. Here, on the monitor, why do we say that the monitor is an output device? Because it is through the monitor that we can see what we are actually doing on our computer. We are obtaining what are we actually doing. So, we don't use it to put information, but we use the monitor to see, to obtain what we are doing. So, we say that monitor is an output device. The printer is also an output device. Why? Do we use the printer to put an information into the computer? No. We are obtaining the copy of our document, or we are obtaining a copy of the picture that we are removing. So we are receiving something back. We are not putting an information through the printer. When we are receiving something from the printer, we say that the printer is an output device. Next, the projector is also an output device. Because why? It is helping us to view something. We don't use the projector to input a data into our computer. We use the projector to view the content to which it is connected. If the projector is connected to a laptop or it is connected to a computer, the projector helps us to project or to view the information that is present on our computer. For example, here the teacher is projecting her lesson on the whiteboard by using the projector. She is not using the projector to put information into the laptop. So we say that here the projector is an output device. Next, speakers is also an output device. Why? Because it is through the speakers that we can listen to music that we are playing on our computer. The speakers help us to obtain the sound that is actually coming from the music or any video that we play on our computer. So, before we work this activity, let's do a recap. An input device. What is an input device? It is the device or the tool that we use to put information. And output device is a device through which we receive something. So let's work this out. Why do we use the keyboard to enter a sentence into the computer? So we are putting a data into the computer. So the answer is it is an input device. Next, what is the speaker? It is an input device or an output device? It is an output device. Why? Because we obtain something from the speaker. We obtain the sound that is coming from the computer. The answer is output device. What is the monitor? It is an input device or output device? It is an output device. Why? Because it is through the monitor that we can see what we are doing. We don't use the monitor to put information into the computer. We use it to view something, to get something. So the answer is output device. What is the printer? Is it an input device or an output device? The printer is an output device because we get something from the printer. We are obtaining a copy of our pictures or our document which we are printing on our computer. When we print something, it comes out from the printer. So, the printer is an output device. Here the last one. What is the mouse? Input or output? We use the mouse to indicate the computer where to move or where to click. We are giving the computer an instruction. We are putting it into the computer. So, it is an input device. After you have viewed the lesson of today, I will tell you to go in your book on page 8 and work this activity. This activity will help you to ensure that you have understood what is an input device and what is an output device. I hope you have enjoyed the lesson of today. Thanks for your attention.